guys, this is ByrdNest, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. We are not going to be opening up packs, but rather I'm going to help you guys understand the card conditions. And the reason why I'm doing this is simple. I'm in some groups online, not going to specify which ones, I'm in multiple ones. And one of the biggest issues I see is there's an argument between NearMint, Mint, and GemMint. Now, the issue here is simple. You asked for NearMint Mint and you're expecting GemMint. And that's not that can't work that way. You're asking for your NearMint Mint card, or you see someone post NearMint Mint card and you receive it, but you're expecting to grade the card. See, that's why there's a difference between NearMint Mint and GemMint. GemMint's ready for grading. NearMint, there's some issues with it. That's why it's called NearMint Mint. So let's go over that really quick. So let's go through this one by one. This is the GemMint pile right there, okay? I'm very adamant about this, so excuse me if I seem a little overexcited or I'm a little bit loud. I'm very adamant about understanding the conditions of cards, and everybody should be like that. If you are a true collector and want the best cards condition, the best card conditions, or want to send stuff to get graded for the best opportunity, then you need to know the difference between a NearMint Mint and a GemMint. So this right here is GemMint. I'm giving it the ByrdNest stamp of approval. GemMint, this one right here. Look at the centering. Flawless. To me, it's flawless or near flawless. No surface issues. If you look in the black, one of the biggest issues right here, you'll see here, there'll be scratches sometimes, and you can see the shiny little hollow through it. None here, none there, none there. Looks good. Look at the back. Again, looks really, really good. Same thing with this one. I mean, Japanese cards tend to be a lot better condition anyways, so look at this. Perfect. Good centering. No edge issues that you can see from right here, even though it's a bit hard to see on these. The back centering is actually good because the back centering is really tends to be a bit off, which they're a little more lenient on. Again, it looks like there's whitening there, but if you get really close, there's none. It's just the angle of the light. So you see this, no surface issues either. You look at the surface, you can see the glare, and there's nothing wrong with it. This is a beautiful card also. This is a GemMint, ByrdNest, stamp of approval. So now we're here at the NearMint. And what is NearMint? NearMint are the cards that have 1, 2, maybe 3 flaws at the most, and the flaws are small, okay? But the flaws are the reasons why it's not GemMint. We're not talking about bends, we're not talking about damage. Bends, dents, damage don't belong anywhere near NearMint, Mint, or even light play, okay? So remember that. The moment a card has a bend, it's nowhere near the top of the grading system. So we're gonna look at this one first. This is the Alolan Executor V. Now, why was this NearMint? Right there. Whitening right there. If you look around, nothing else really glares out, but that little whitening right there and the tiniest bit right there. And that's really about it. And you look at the edge, come on, focus on, there we go. There's nothing wrong with the other edging and everything. And on the back, it's a little off, not much, but it all adds up. Once you get 2 or 3 different things that you see as conditions on the cards, that's when you're in your NearMint category. This one has a few different things too. It's still really good. I would not put this in a light play, but if you look right here, you see a little whitening right there. You see a little whitening right there. The centering is a little off left to right. White dot, and white dot. So this one, and this one a little white. This one would be in the lower end of the NearMint Mint. So if I was to label this, I wouldn't put NearMint Mint. I would put NearMint. Now, the other things that would cause a card to go NearMint is things that are not within your control. And people need to understand this, okay? This is not a seller's fault, unless they didn't specify it. This is a factory issue. Because if you see here, Pikachu looks great. Beautiful card. Beautiful centering. No edge issues. But the glaring problem is this. Take a look really close and you can see it right away, right there. You see that line? It goes right across. It's literally decapitating the Pikachu. That is a factory or a print line. And that happens. And as you will see, even if I pull out the second one, right here, same thing, same line, same spot. This is, if it happens on one, it's gonna happen on multiple ones. And this is just a very big glaring issue with the Pikachu Cocos that were released from Japan. Another one right here. You can see it right on the top. Maybe not so much, but if you see it, you can see it goes right across right there. I think you can see it now. Now, light play and moderate play are both in roughly the same category, okay? There's only one big difference between the two, okay? So this is light played, right here. Card still looks very good. But then you get the back. You get like unlike the dots on the NearMint Mint, these ones are a little more banged up, right? A little more banged up. This one is actually wear. This is from going in and out of sleeves. And a little banged up right there. But this is something that would be considered light played because the issues it has is a little more, it's not just a white dot like in NearMint. This one is, as old as it is still light play. As you can see in the back, you can see that there's a little bit of scuffing on the surface, more of a, spin on the table a bit, but white edging issues, edge issues, edge issues right there. A lot of scratches on the hollow. Now, what's the difference between light play and moderate play? Well, moderate play obviously has more of a moderate amount of damage on it compared to a light play. But the biggest issue, other than it's a little more edge issues and a little more scratches, is moderate plays when you start seeing small bends, small dents, small creases. Not big ones, just, these are the signs of the small ones. So when you look right here, while this card looks really good, and normally you say it's NearMint, this is the first time you'll see a little crease right here. This automatically goes into moderate play. Whereas in this one right here, while it doesn't have any crease or bends, I believe, this one has a whole lot of edge wear. This is an XY Mewtwo, but the edge wear is there. But it still looks good on the front. And so I wouldn't put this as heavy played, put this as moderate played. Now, the difference between moderate played and heavy played, you see it right here. Heavy played has seen some heavy play. Lots of scratches. You see a lot of scratching on the hollow. This is a bit of an older card. These are the cards I got out of a cardboard box I ordered a bulk for. You can see there's a lot of whitening. There you go with the crease right here. So it's just multiple things. Heavy scratching on the front. The crease is prevalent on the front. That's a big problem. If the crease was there, but it doesn't show up that much, it might be more moderate. But at the moment something shows up a lot, it's heavy. And again with this one, which I was actually sad about. It has some dents right here, some surface scratching, but these things get scratched really easily for reverse hollows for XY. But then look at the back. This one has a crease right there, a small one right here, another small one right here, and then it has a really heavily worn corner. And I would still put this as heavily played, not damaged. Why? Because the biggest thing between heavily played and damage is the structural damage of the card. So we're gonna show this right here. Now I'm gonna pull out the damaged cards, and you'll see right away the difference between this one and this one, between this one and that one, this one and this one. Unlike this one, with these three in the damaged pile, The integrity of the card, the structure of the card has been compromised severely, to the point that it doesn't even look right in a sleeve. You wouldn't show this off in a binder, first off. Second off, if you put this in a sleeve, look, right inside of a sleeve, right? This thing still looks misshapen, which will be illegal for play, tournament play. One of the biggest things for damaged cards is they're not legal for play. Why? Because they are bent. You can tell through the card. If you were to shuffle it, it sticks out like a sore thumb. You could be called for stacking. That's just on a TCG basis. But as you see, the structure of the card, it's no longer flat. It's no longer able to hold its shape. This one lost its shape because it got crinkled by my son, who thought it'd be fun to ball it up and throw it. This one got ripped in half. I remember this one because I was doing I was showing someone the how to tell a fake, and you see the ink inside, you know it's real. But this is also another card that you can't even put in the sleeve very well because due to the tear and stuff, it's easy. It's gonna bend differently and all that stuff, and it could be considered stacking. And with this one right here, while there's nothing else, there's no edge issues much with this one. One big structural damage like this, and boom, it's considered in the damage pile. It's bent to hell. It's it's flying away. So that's how you tell the difference between damaged and heavy damaged. Is damage usually affects the integrity, the structure of the card itself. Now another thing that makes a card damaged was this one's right here. This is also damaged. Not because of scratches that my son did, because he took a coin to this. I think he took a peso to it. But if you look in the back, it still looks nice. So where does the damage come from on this one, right? You're wondering, Bird, it looks good. It looks like it should belong in the moderate to heavily played because the amount of scratches. Well, take a closer look at this. Can you tell yet? No? Let me help you out with that. Let's go closer and go right here. Now do you know why it's damaged? It's not damaged because of mishandling or in a box or something. It's damaged because you damaged it. That is what we call altered cards. Cards that are altered to cover up whitening, blemishes, stuff like that. Why? So for right here, the reason why you'd use blue is to cover up edge. Now if you look right here, you can see it. You can see the darkening of the blue. There's no value in this. People would rather have a heavily, moderately played card than an altered card. Like there's a lot of places that won't even accept it. PSA won't even give you a PSA 1. If it looked immaculate, but there was altering on the colors to cover up a little bit, they'll give you, I'm not sure, it's not a PSA 1, they give you a sticker and a rigid loader, and it says something along it's altered, colored, all that stuff. So this is my explanation of the card condition, so you get an idea of what GemMint to NearMint, and to the light played, moderate played, heavily played, and then the damaged. The biggest issue usually sits around NearMint to GemMint because people have their own idea of what NearMint mint and GemMint is. So just to put it out there one more time, NearMint mint does not mean it's grading material. NearMint mint means it might have 1 or 2, 3 blemishes. It might actually be GemMint, but the people just put NearMint mint because they don't want to take the risk of saying something's GemMint and you find a flaw with it. So people put NearMint mint. It's your job to do 1 or 2 things. Either A, ask for videos and pictures, close-ups of the card, or see it in person, or number 2, just make sure you know what you're getting. I've seen it too many times that people were complaining that they bought a NearMint mint card and it wasn't grade ready. They never said it was grade ready. It was just NearMint mint. Majority of cards are not grade ready because they've been handled to a certain degree or they came out the pack that way. But you gotta do your due diligence. If you want a GemMint card, make sure you know what to look for. And don't expect a NearMint mint card to fit the category of GemMint. And the last issue I have with this, and it's again another issue see in the groups. Before I close this out, pack fresh and pack to sleeve doesn't mean anything in the collection world. It's just a way to cover up because there might be a flaw that you don't want to just talk about. If someone sees, oh, it's packed fresh, it must be mint. No, that is the furthest comment you can make from the truth. There's I would say 50 to 70, no, I'd say 75% or so of the cards that come out of a pack are near mint. There's something wrong with it. Corner cuts, off-centered, whitening, white dots and specks, surface damage. There's so many things that can happen to the card right when it comes out. You could mishandle it opening the pack and it comes out damaged. But the point is, if someone says pack fresh or pack to sleeve, don't take their word for it. Ask for pictures. If they don't want to give it to you, move on, because that, I'm sorry to say this to some people, pack fresh or pack to sleeve is a scammer's way of not having to tell you if it's mint or GemMint or NearMint or light plate. That's just the reality of it.
Hello again. I am the spirit of the unshaved bird nest, back for the summary of the video. Here are the overall notes to take when buying / selling / trading. Number 1. Be specific on what you are looking for, specifically cards for grading versus cards for a binder collection, NearMint versus Mint GemMint. Number 2. Understand the defects and imperfections of cards you are trading, selling, buying with or for. Number 3. Never take the word of the person you are making a deal with. Always look at visual proof of the cards you are trying to get. Ask the right questions.
Anyways, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I want to see some comments down below if you'd like to see some more, informational, educational videos, because I'd like to help you guys learn from my mistakes. And I learned this because I made mistakes. Lots of them. But now that I'm a little more educated and a little more informed, I know what to look for and what to ask for. And if you saw my videos, I'm really good now with getting my PSA 10 cards. So anyways, like I said, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification. I do go random live streams. Haven't done any lately, but haven't had time. But I plan on doing one, I think, in the next week or two. Evolving Skies. That's going to be fun. We're going to open up a box or two from the first release, because I have them over here, and 1 or 2 boxes from the just re-release, the new reprint. And we're going to check what are the better pull rates in the old first release or the re-release, because I've been hearing some problems with the pull rates on the new Evolving Skies. Anyways, this is JustByrdnest. You guys take care. Stay safe when you're trading. Stay safe when you're buying and selling. I'm out. You guys take care.